Good evening and welcome to TC Network. I am Tingnay Tim Hoki bringing you today's news. Today's top headlines include Manipur tribal students stage protest demanding release of ST scholarships. Manipur government opens road between Kuki-dominated hills, Meitei-controlled valley with forces as escort. News in details. At least 200 tribal students of different colleges in Manipur staged a protest near the Ras Bhavan, here demanding immediate release of scheduled tribe scholarship for 2023-24, police said. Holding placards and raising slogans, the students, under the aegis of the All College Tribal Students Union (SCTSU), gathered in front of GP Women's College near Ras Bhavan to make their demands. They were, however, prevented from taking out a rally by security forces deployed at the location, leading to a brief confrontation. Police fired a few tear gas shells to disperse the agitating students. Few students complained of breathing difficulties, but no serious injuries have been reported, police added. Later, Z. Panmay, a student representative, told reporters, "Our ST scholarships for 2023-24 have not been released yet. We will meet officials of the Tribal Affairs Department later to discuss the situation, and further course of action will be decided after that." Manipur has been on the boil since May 2023, with the situation so dire that, even after more than a year, residents of the valley and the hills have been unable to visit the other side due to clashes between the Kuki and Meitei communities. For the Kukis, going to the Imphal airport was a task since it lies in the Meitei region, while the Meiteis could not visit the Kuki-dominated hill. However, in an attempt to bring normalcy to the region, the state government has opened the road between the valley and the hills for the people to cross over, with security personnel escorting them. According to a circular issued by the Manipur Chief Secretary, both sides have been assured that if they want to visit the other side, they will be provided an escort. The notification mentions that security has been deployed from December 4 along the following roads: Imphal Kangpokpi Senapati, Senapati Kangpokpi Imphal, Imphal Bisnupur Churachandpur, Churachandpur Bisnupur Imphal. Initially, the movement will be restricted to fixed hours, and the general public that wants to join the road should contact their respective DCs on the mobile number listed in the circular. The government has also appealed to all stakeholders to extend cooperation and support to the initiative and ensure that any form of violence or illegal actions to disturb the movement. Speaking to News 18, Indigenous Tribal Leaders Forum ITLF leader Ginja Bolzong, who represents the Kuki side, said, "The initiative is good but not feasible on the ground. No Meitei will take the bus to come to the Kukizo area, and no Kukizo will take the bus for Meitei areas. The Chief Minister is doing this just to look good." Brice Kishore Singh, Uripok Apunba Loop Treasurer and Meitei, told News 18, "Politics is going on to separate both communities. Such an initiative is welcome, but it will be all in vain if politics is not involved. A dialogue is needed." The Chandel Naga People's Organization (CNPO) unveiled a monolith on Friday at Liwa Sarai village in Chandel district, depicting the 11 Naga tribes of the district and Chandel as the ancestral land of the Nagas. The monolith, unveiled by SS Olis Lamkang MLA 41 SC Chandel ST, is engraved with the names of the Naga tribes of Chandel: Aimol, Anal, Chothe, Hoibu, Kom, Lamkang, Maring, Mongsang, Moyon, Tarao, and Tangkhul, associate member. This monolith is erected as an embodiment and testament of identity, integrity, unity, solidarity, peace, and shared vision of Naga family for peaceful coexistence and prosperity, embracing the unique history and ancestral land, is engraved on the monolith. The CNPO stated that the monolith symbolizes the resilience and resistance of the Nagas. Throughout history, the Naga people have faced challenges to their way of life, including external and internal influences and conflicts. However, The enduring presence of Ensign monolith stands as a testament to their determination to preserve their cultural heritage in the face of adversity, the apex body of the Nagas of Chandel said. Addressing the event as chief guest, SS Olis MLA 41SC Chandel called for brotherly love amongst the Naga tribes of Chandel and worked towards developing the district. She said it was vital for all Naga tribes of the district to come under the leadership of their respective presidents and stand for their land. Victor Nunglung, ex-MLA 41SC Chandel and former president of CNPO, called for unity amongst all the Naga tribes of Chandel and protect their ancestral land. Chandel, the ancestral land of the Nagas, extends from areas bordering Myanmar to Lilong in the valley, he said. He added that those who have moved to the valleys should not forget their roots. As part of the event, NG Lorho, president of the United Naga Council UNC, released a souvenir and memento while Reverend Sonai Saka, the president of Chandel Naga Christian Forum, CNCF, blessed and dedicated the monolith. Several prominent figures, including social activists and former CNPO President NG Gilbert Monsang, the president of all Naga tribes in Chandel, representatives from civil society organizations, student bodies, and well-wishers attended the event. The event also showcased various cultural dances, such as the Kom Naga dance and the Maring Naga war dance, along with musical performances by WNG, Warning Ring Anal, and SK Tabitha Lamkang. The monolith stands as a testimony of the Chandel Naga tribes and clears any confusion or misunderstanding about the Naga tribes of the district, stated the CNPO, and declared Chandel as the ancestral land of the Nagas. A case of arms and ammunition was seized by security forces in Manipur's Thoubal district, according to a police statement on Saturday. The seizure occurred during a search operation in the foothills of Pechi Chinglak on Friday. The search operations and area domination were conducted by security forces in the fringe and vulnerable areas of both hill and valley districts. During the operation, the following items were recovered: 1 SMG carbine with a magazine, 3 hand grenades, 2 tube launchers, 4 live rounds of ammunition, 5 9mm magazines, 26 empty cages, 1 bayonet, 2 arming rings, and 1 Baofeng radio set with a charger. These were found in the foothills of Pechi Chinglak near Kalvart, Thoubal district. Additionally, the movement of 244 and 296 vehicles carrying essential items along National Highway 37 and National Highway 2 respectively has been ensured. Strict security measures have been implemented in all vulnerable locations, and security convoys are provided in sensitive stretches to ensure the free and safe movement of vehicles. A total of 106 checkpoints have been installed in different districts of Manipur, both in the hills and the valleys. No one was detained by the police in connection with violations in different districts of the state. Explosive and 4,700 numbers of detonators in the Nantial district on December 5. 2 individuals were apprehended in this connection. According to the PRO of Inspector General of Assam Rifles East, the security troops acted on specific intelligence of movement of explosive and warlike stores in the general area of Thingsai in Mizoram's Nantial district. Following the information, a joint team of Assam Rifles and Mizoram Police established a mobile vehicle checkpoint in the area on Thursday. The PRO of IGAR East said the alert troops intercepted a vehicle, carried out a thorough search, apprehended 2 individuals, and recovered 775 kg of explosive, 4,700 detonators, and 2,250 meters of Cortex. The apprehended individuals and the recovered items have been handed over to the police. Further investigation into the case is underway. Last month, Assam Rifles and Mizoram Police, in a joint operation, intercepted a vehicle, recovered 6 12-bore single-barrel rifles, and apprehended an individual, Assam Rifles stated. The Liangmay Naga Council LNC, as the apex organization of the Liangmay tribe in Manipur, during an emergency meeting on December 5, 2024 at Chawang Kining Village, Kangpokpi district, deliberated on the recent unilateral and illogical order issued by the government of the People's Republic of Nagaland. The Liang May Naga Council expressed its strong disapproval of the order, which is deemed immature, one-sided, and inapplicable to Liang May ancestral land. In a statement issued today, the LNC said Marenmay Village, a Liang May settlement with clearly defined boundaries since time immemorial, faces encroachment by Kukis, who falsely claim it as part of Kuki Tapao. The LNC also said this tension stems from Mr. R.K. Remping Ramkamai clan, the village caretaker aligning with fringe elements to disrupt peace. His actions exacerbate disputes in the village located in Senapati district, undermining the harmony and historical claims of the Liang May community, it further said. The Liang May body added that the compromise deed and memorandum of agreement met on May 21, 2022 between Lin Humang Chongloi, chief of the Pau Kuki, and R.K. Remping Ramkamai clan, the caretaker of Marenmay village, have been wrongly used by GPRN to issue an order in favor of Kuki within Marenmay village jurisdiction, it added. The LNC statement then said the issue of land encroachment and sale driven by land mafias and irresponsible individuals has become a chronic problem akin to cancer, requiring time and careful action to resolve. The Liang May body also said the recent decision by the GPRN disregarding historical facts and the sanctity of Naga ancestral land and rights is deeply concerning. Such actions not only undermine Naga nationalism but also reflect a lack of understanding of the truth and respect for our shared heritage. The Liang May tribe, known for their peace-loving nature, earnestly appeals to the GPRN to withdraw this unjust order. The LNC added that this decision threatens the integrity of our ancestral land and jeopardizes the principles we hold dear. Despite repeated requests, the GPRN's silence on the matter is disheartening. We urge the leadership to act with wisdom, fairness, and a deep sense of responsibility to uphold the rights and legacy of the Naga people. The LNC then alleged that on December 4, 2024, at around 1 p.m., armed miscreants fired approximately 15 rounds of sophisticated weapons, causing panic and mental trauma to the innocent civilians of Marenmay village. These miscreants, stationed just 500 meters from the 9MR camp, have established bunkers and continually harass daily commuters through frisking and physical abuse, targeting individuals of all ages, including the elderly and youth, it also said. The LNC also said that despite their seriousness of these acts, the Senapati District Police and 9MR forces have remained unresponsive and silent to date. Such an action raises serious concerns about the safety and security of the village and the surrounding area, leaving the residents vulnerable and their faith in law enforcement shaken. Immediate intervention from the authorities is crucial to address this grave situation, restore peace, and ensure the protection of civilians, it also added. The Liang May Naga Council then declares that if any harm or untoward incident occurs to Marenmay Liang May villagers of Liang May individuals, the Kilo Affairs and Achan of the GPRN will be held solely responsible. The Liang May Naga Council then urged all right-thinking citizens to condemn such action and appeals to the relevant authorities to ensure the safety and security of the Liang May people. A 57-year-old businessman died after he was allegedly shot at by two bike-borne men in the First Bazaar area of Delhi's Sadara district on Saturday morning. The incident took place when the man, identified as Sunil Jain, was returning home on a scooter along with a friend after a morning walk at the Yamuna Sports Complex, officials said. According to the police, at least 7 to 8 rounds of bullets were fired. The victim was a resident of Krishna Nagar in the national capital. He owned a utensil business, the police said. According to his family, Jain did not have any rivalry with anyone, the police added. Jain's friends, with whom he used to talk in the morning, told NDTV that the shooters initially told the victim that his phone had fallen off. Then they asked him his name. Within seconds, one of the accused got down from the bike and opened fire. Jain told the accused not to shoot at him, but they did not listen. Everything happened within 2 to 3 minutes. The shooter were masked, the friend said. The accused are currently on the run. The crime team has reached the spot. Further investigation is underway, Deputy Commissioner of Police Sadara said. In another incident, a fight between neighbors over flushing a common toilet turned deadly in Delhi's Govindpuri area on Friday night. The accused Bikram stabbed his neighbors with a kitchen knife. According to the police, 3 people were injured, out of which one person identified as Sudhir has died. The victim has stab injuries near his chest and on his face, while the injured persons, Prem 22 and Sagar 20, have been rushed to a hospital for treatment. Bangladesh has been left leaderless by a mafia that thrives under a weak administration, West Bengal CM Mamata Banerjee said in a TV interview aired Friday. She said Bengal, which shares the longest land border with Bangladesh, wasn't the only state at risk from the continued political and social instability in that country. If someone starts a fire at Bengal border, even Bihar and Odisha won't be spared. I want all neighbors to live in peace along with us, she told News 18 Bangla, urging the union government to keep its channel of communication with Bangladesh open and ensure that everyone is safe and everyone there can live in peace. Earlier this week, Mamata requested Prime Minister Modi to ask UN to send a peacekeeping force to Bangladesh and evacuate persecuted Indians. She also stood up for ISKCON Bangladesh amid calls for a ban on the organization following arrest of Hindu monk Chinmoy Das on charges of sedition. The CM said that despite everything, she wanted Bangladesh to get over what has been a difficult period. Bengal shares a common language and culture with Bangladesh. There are geographical boundaries, but the heart has none. Whatever be the political compulsions in Bangladesh, despite this talk of retribution, I want all in Bangladesh to stay well. On whether turmoil in India's neighborhood indicate that centers had not done firefighting, Mamata said, I will never speak on bilateral issues publicly. It's my India. 8 people have lost their lives and 19 were injured after the bus collided with a water tanker on the Lucknow-Agra Expressway on Friday. All the injured were rushed to the Sci-Fi Medical College and are undergoing treatment, according to police. Kannauj Superintendent of Police Amit Kumar said to ANI, 8 people have died and 19 were injured in the bus water tanker collision on the Lucknow-Agra Expressway. All the injured are undergoing treatment at the Sci-Fi Medical College. In a separate road accident, 12 people died and around a dozen injured in Uttar Pradesh, Pilibhit and Chitrakoot districts on Friday, according to police. In Pilibhit, 6 people were killed in an accident that occurred on the Pilibhit-Tanakpur road in the Neora police station area. A car carrying 11 people crashed into a tree and then fell into a ditch after losing control while trying to overtake another vehicle. Rescue operations took over 90 minutes and involved a bulldozer to clear a fallen tree, trapping the car before passengers were rescued and rushed to a nearby hospital, PTI quoted. Superintendent of Police Pilibhit Avinash Kumar Pandey as saying, the deceased were identified as Muni 65, Manjur Ahmad 60, Bahyuddin 55, Sarif Ahmed 60, Saheh Alam 35, and Rakim 11, according to the SP. 3 of the injured were referred to an advanced medical facility, while 2 were discharged after receiving initial care, he added. Neora SHO Rupa B stated that the victims, all residents of Jamur village in Uttarakhand's Khatima district, were returning from a post-wedding ceremony in Pilibhit's Chandoi village, where Anwar and Husna Bibi had recently wed. In another incident, 6 people lost their lives in Chitrakoot, where their car collided head-on with a truck near the Raipura police station area, police said. The Raipura police station area, police said. The incident happened around 5:30 a.m. in the Raipura police station area. The Bolero was coming from Prayagraj while the truck from Raipura, Superintendent of Police Arun Kumar Singh said, news agency PTI reported. The injured are undergoing treatment at a local hospital and will be referred to the district hospital for future care, the SP added. Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath offered condolences to the grieving families and wished for the injured to recover quickly. He also instructed district officials to accelerate relief efforts and provide adequate support to those affected. Police confirmed that legal proceedings are underway in both cases. The Kachin Independence Army KIA has seized Myanmar regime positions and government offices in Bamo town, a junta power base in Kachin state, according to Kachin media reports. The KIA launched simultaneous attacks on regime positions in Bamo and nearby Mansi town on Wednesday. Classes continue around the regime's military Operation Command 21 and a golf course in Bamo on Friday, said the Ban Mo squad team that monitors the fighting. Revolutionary troops have seized regime bases and government offices in the town, the group said. Many Bamo residents remain trapped in the town, it said. Kachin media reported junta airstrikes on resistance forces attacking Bamo. The 74 media group quoted KIA sources saying the infantry battalion, 236 bases and regime positions near the computer university in the town had been seized. The KIA troops seized 2 regime positions defending the Infantry Battalion 37 headquarters and destroyed 2 tanks during the Bamo fighting on Wednesday. Around 20 civilians were reportedly killed by explosive. The Irrawaddy could not confirm the reports with the KIA. Despite Chinese pressure to hold attacks on the regime, the KIA and its allies recently took control of 4 of Kachin State Special Region 1-5 townships, including several regime bases and towns on the Chinese border. The KIA is coordinating with several resistance groups, including People's Defense Forces, under the command of the Civilian National Unity Government across Kachin State, Northern Sagang, and Mandalay regions and Northern San State. The group has seized around 10 towns in Kachin State and 6 in Northern Sagang region and Northern San State. Syrian opposition forces claim to have taken control of Daraa city in southwestern Syria, inching closer to the capital, Damascus. The rebels are now battling Syrian President Bashar al-Assad's forces from 2 directions, the north and the south, in an attempt to close in on Damascus. Daraa is where the Syrian uprising started in 2011. The Syrian Defense Ministry has not yet confirmed or denied that rebels are in control of Daraa. Our forces have taken full control of the entire city of Daraa and have started combing through its neighborhoods and securing its institutions and government offices, local rebel fighters known as the Southern Operations Room said in a statement last Friday. A video geolocated by CNN shows rebels outside the Daraa administrative building. The Southern factions are different from factions in the north, led by Islamist rebel group Hayat Tahrir al-Sham (HTS), who have already taken 2 major cities during their offensive that started over a week ago. Still, those groups aim for the same goal, which is toppling Assad. The offensive has reawakened a civil war that had been largely dormant for years. The conflict began in 2011 after Assad moved to stamp out peaceful pro-democracy protests during the Arab Spring. The fighting swelled as other regional actors and world powers, from Saudi Arabia and the United States to Iran and Russia, piled in, escalating the civil war into what some observers describe as a proxy war. More than 300,000 civilians have been killed in more than a decade of war, according to the United Nations, with millions more displaced across the region. On Friday, rebels in southern Syria also took control of a Syria-Jordan border crossing after launching a fresh offensive. The Nasib border crossing marks the southernmost point of the major M5 highway, which runs from the northern city of Aleppo and through the capital. In a video geolocated by CNN, armed fighters were seen marching down a road by the Nasib border crossing after wresting it from the government control. The rebels in the north, after capturing Aleppo a week ago, have pushed south along the highway and on Thursday took the city of Hama. They have now set their sights on Homs. And as anti-regime offensive gathered peace both to the north and south of the capital, Damascus, Kurdish-led fighters said they have moved into eastern parts of Syria. Kurdish forces occupy the northeast of the country, having achieved hard-won autonomy during a decade of civil war. They fear that autonomy could now be under threat by the Syrian opposition insurgents. Although the stated target of the rebel offensive is the Assad regime, Kurdish fighters have said they fear the violence could spill over into their territory. Hundreds of people appear to have fled the central Syrian city of Homs overnight into Friday. Video shows hundreds of vehicles lining in the highway of Homs as the city braces for violence. After capturing the city of Hama to the north of Thursday, the rebels set their sights on the crossroads city of Homs, which, if captured, would split the territory under the control of the regime in two. From here, we direct the last call to the regime forces. This is your chance to defect, said the military operations media of the armed oppositions group led by HTS in a statement. Led on Friday, the rebels claim to have seized the last village on the outskirts of Homs, CTE, saying they are at the civil walls. The goal of Syria's rebel coalition, which has wrested two major cities from government control in just over a week, is ultimately to overthrow the decades-old Assad regime. The militant leaders of HTS, Abu Muhammad al-Jolani, told CNN in an exclusive interview on Thursday. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov on Thursday said he hopes the West took seriously Moscow's recent use of hypersonic missile in Ukraine and warned that Russia was ready to use any means to defend itself. The United States and its allies must understand that we could be ready to use any means not to allow them to succeed in what they call strategic defeat of Russia, Lavrov said in an interview with U.S. media personality Tucker Carlson released Thursday. 2 weeks ago, Russia fired its new Oresnik hypersonic missile on the Ukraine city of Dnipro in a major escalation of the almost 3-year war. Russian President Vladimir Putin has threatened to use the weapon on Kyiv in response to Ukraine's rise on Russia's territory. We are sending signals and we hope that the last one, a couple of weeks ago, the signal with the new weapon system called Oresnik was taken seriously, Lavrov said. While he insisted that Russia doesn't want to escalate the situation and wants to avoid any misunderstanding with Washington and its partners, Lavrov warned that we will send additional messages if they don't draw necessary conclusions. Putin said that the Oresnik missile flies at 10 times the speed of sound and cannot be intercepted by air defenses. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has called the strike the latest bout of Russian madness and appealed for updated air defense systems to meet the new threat. That is all for today's news, and have a pleasant evening ahead.